Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the first video I've ever made, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess it'll be fun. Anyway, I want to give you a little tutorial of the pom-pom maker. They're made by Clover, and you know, pom-poms are kind of making a comeback as a craft or hobby or whatever you want to call it. I saw these on a little tutorial, and I just thought they were so neat because we used to make pom-poms long ago that we didn't have these tools. We had to do it on cardboard, and cardboard doesn't actually make a perfect one, and I guess there's probably no sort of thing as a perfect one, but these make much better looking pom-poms than the ones done on cardboard. Anyway, these little tools, they come in extra small, which is the pink, the small, yellow, medium is turquoise, and blue is the large. There is one other one that is an extra large, larger than the blue. I don't have it yet, but I will. These
It would go
ones,
right here in front of it.
These particular ones come in a 4-pack. You can get them in a 2-pack. Like,
don't these two come together?
These two come together.
And
the
then
small
these
and the small and extra small, and then the medium and the large. Or I'm not sure exactly how the packs come. It's just different ones, and then they come as singles as well. Anyway, we are going to have this little tutorial. I've already started. I've done one side, and this is how it'll look when you get one side done. I'm going to show you how to start.
Open it and show them what it's like at the bottom.
That's what it looks like.
It's supposed to be lined up with that.
Yeah, lined up.
And then that's the medium. The medium would look like this, but in the color she's using. So.
And the thicker your yarn, the less it takes to make one. And I'm using a fairly thick yarn. This is a Lion brand yarn.
It is beautiful.
It's called Fiesta.
And there is one like it that we have on the table right here. This one. It's my favorite.
That's the same.
I have one out of it. It's a large. So I don't have one out of that yet. I should do it.
Anyway, and this is how you begin. And as I said, the thicker your yarn, the faster it fills up, and the fluffier, I guess it would be. But this is how you start. You get a tail, make your tail here, and you start and you wind it around. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. Around the arm, all the way across, and you just continue to wind all the way across. And when you wind it, you come over here, and then you start back, and you go all the way back until it becomes even with this across here. And the more you wind, the
like
thicker,
the other one.
The thicker the thicker your pom-pom will be. You don't want to make them too skimpy because they won't be very pretty. And then you'll see your tie string that you have to tie it with. But you just continue to wind all the way around. I hope you can see this.
We can.
And I couldn't find my tail in the middle, so it's being contrary. So anyway, you continue. Just back and forth until you get it up as thick as you want it. I guess you could actually go a little too much. If you had too much on there, it would be,
this is a pretty
you
color.
might not be able to shut it. But anyway, all right, so then you get it up there like that, and that's about as full as it needs to be. It's about, well, maybe let's do another couple of rows.
Yeah, another couple of rows.
Let it be.
Or one couple of rows.
Just like that. Okay. Now, when you get that filled, you go ahead and shut your maker and trim off your tail.
Trim it off.
Here and
funny story.
Here.
Funny story. Well, I tried out these scissors, and obviously they hate me because they won't let me cut it. And then I tried these scissors. They love me but hate me also because sometimes they let me use them and not let me use them. So I have a lot of difficulties on these.
Okay, so here we are with yarn all wound on both arms. You've got this arm here. You use both arms there. And as I say, this comes in the package, and it comes with complete instructions. There's the other arm, and you fold it in, and then what you want to do?
Wait! I want to tell
Well,
them something.
let's show this.
I want to tell them something.
Okay.
It's better to cut on this side where this is and hold it down at the same time because it could lift up on you, and
Yeah, it does move a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is how it looks once your yarn is wrapped all on all your arms. You've got this little trough that holds the string that you put your string down in there and pop it through, and then come on the other side and tie it so it won't fall apart. But this, once you get your yarn, this is where your scissors go, right in here.
And you hold it, and you can hold it right on this.
Yeah, right on here.
Right on that little thing.
Hold it down, and you just trim all the way around, and then you continue on the other side and do the same thing. So that's what I'm about to do now. And it seems funny to cut it before you tie it, but it works, believe me. I tried the first one I made. I just had one arm up, and I wrapped it around one, pulled the other one out and wrapped it around the other, and guess what? That don't work. So anyway, I didn't read the instructions. That's a mistake because it comes with very clear instructions. I just watched some of the videos, and I just took it out of the package and started wrapping, and I was like, oh, well, that don't work. So anyway, here we go. Get your scissors in here, and this is important because you got to have a good, sharp pair of scissors. If you don't have some sharp scissors,
snip, snip.
Mine are
bigger
a little
than mine.
Bit longer.
These scissors made a blister.
Yeah, they do. They will rub some blisters. But anyway, this is what you do. You just take your scissors and cut all the way through here.
Sorry for the dogs barking.
Yeah, we're
gracious
fur babysitting today.
And until Monday.
Oh yeah, until Monday.
It's our cousin's dog. They're going to Mobile for a resort that they go to every summer, I guess.
Yeah, and it's been raining there the whole time, probably. Thunderstorms. So, yep. I know they probably are not having a wonderful time.
Look at the adorable puppy. Her name's Sophie. And the ones down there with the, like, squeaky bark, names are Milo and Lucy.
Okay. All right, here we go. We don't want to look at your legs, dear.
No, I was trying to show Sophie.
Pause that out. And this is where it was cut. Cut all around, all the way around.
Snip, snip, snip.
Here we go. I missed a couple of little fuzzies.
That happens to me all the time.
This yarn, sometimes you don't catch everything. But anyway, this is how it looks once you've cut your yarn along that trough all the way around. And take a piece of yarn that's you've trimmed
lengthwise,
like, and you put it
that length.
Put it through the trough like this.
Make sure it goes all the way down in there.
The way I do it,
where you can't see it.
The way I do it is I put it and get it even, and then I just pull it through, and then pull it from the other side, so I might make sure it gets all the way down in the middle. And then you want to make sure you securely tie it. You take your yarn, your end.
It's like tying a shoe.
Kinda, but you want to make sure you wrap it twice. Once, and then go around one more time.
Twice.
So when you pull this down the first time, it'll lock it in place. And then you pull it down just as tight as you possibly can.
And if the
string
breaks, that's okay. You can just retie it with another string that's stronger.
So you pull it down as hard as you can. And then you tie another knot the same way. You go under twice, once and twice. That makes a very stable, secure knot. Because if it's not secure, then all your little fuzzies are going to be little strings on the table. All right, we've got our string in. It's tied up. You lift your arms up.
I do 2 at a time.
You can do that, but it's possible to pull some of the yarn strings out, and so I just do them one at a time. Pull the other one out like this. There's how it looks when you've pulled it apart, and you're ready to pull it off now. So all you do is you take your edges, top and this side, and you just pull it apart. It just pops apart, and then you just put it right back together, just like that.
Then there you go, the pom-pom. But first, you gotta kind of...
Well, shake it out. Here
you gotta cut it.
You just kind of shake it out. And what I do is I take it... Move the scissors, please. I take it and kind of pounce it on my hand to kind of...
You said leg.
Well, leg, on your leg, on your hand, whatever. And you kind of puff it up. And then you take your scissors. And you see you got some long extra ends there. And you just want to kind of just shape it up a little bit. You got all those long, straggly ends away. Just trim them all off. It's better to get over the trash can. This stuff is so messy. It just fluffs out everywhere and makes a huge mess, but no big deal. That's what vacuum cleaners are for.
Exactly.
And
this would make a good hair color.
Just shape it up a little bit.
That would make a good hair color.
This particular...
Except for the green.
This particular yarn is very hairy, and
seriously,
so it's very unruly a little bit, but there you go. And of course, the more you practice, the better you get at it. If you're using this type smaller yarn, it takes a lot more wrapping than it does when you have thicker yarn. But this particular yarn is just normal, I guess. I don't know what ply it is, but anyway, it's just normal yarn, and it is not quite as fuzzy as this, because as you trim this, it becomes very fuzzy. So anyway, that's kind of the tutorial, and get yourself some pom-pom makers and have some fun. And they're useful for a lot of things. And the ones they're showing up with the Clover commercial, it is they are making rugs, tying them to the rug backing and making rugs, and they are so cute and very soft. So anyway, we got, my granddaughter has a channel as well. That's Izzy Gardner, and my other granddaughter has a channel as well. Hers is Presley Pope, and
my profile picture is a llama, and then my cousin's profile picture is just a pea.
Yeah, so y'all look them up too, and hope you can subscribe. Like I said, this is my first one, so it's kind of weird, but it'll get better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All right. Bye. See you later.